Even if we stand perfectly still and don't move, nobody's going to notice that we're here. Just be quiet. Greetings, everybody. This one's extra spooky. Greetings, everybody. Wow. Oh, gosh. This one's extra spooky. Oh. I got a head. Oh, God.
Rawr.
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 Rawr. Rawr. Hello, everybody.
You got me.
This is not for tonight. This is the Halloween, the very first Halloween mask, Trick or Treat Studios. Jessica, what exactly are you doing?
I'm trying to scratch my face, and then look, I'm sticking my nose.
I don't know. It started off kind of fun because why not? We're watching Halloween 4.
We're watching a Halloween movie. Had to have a Halloween mask, and I actually found this today for $2. In case you can't hear me, I found this today for $2.
We can hear you.
At the it's called Ollie's.
Ollie's.
But
make it move. There you go.
So I can actually like eat our candy.
Echo Travel Adventures pointed out the box section over here of moving stuff is growing quite considerably.
This is really small though. Like it sits at the very top of my head, so it keeps doing this. It's very uncomfortable. Oh.
Test for Echo 2112.
Ow.
Thank you. As time goes over the next 2 months, you're going to see these boxes completely make all this stuff disappear. Yeah. So be prepared. Kyle, guys, come back to our spirit. We miss you. Oh, you know what? We will.
Thank you so much. Hi, guys.
Kyle is the assistant manager at the Spirit that we did the video, the one where we showed the Child's Play doll, and we were like, ooh, sold out, abandoned, which pissed a lot of people off, which is what it is. But he works there, and he's very, very nice.
The term abandoned.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just a play on words, folks.
Yeah.
Welcome, Grim Life peeps. Wait, Scott is even here at the very beginning? What? Holy cannoli.
Is that like Caroline? No, that's not Caroline.
That's not Caroline. That's Caroline.
My hair's in my face, cutie. And I saw Carol, and I was like, I can't read that far from your screen. I should really just look at this one.
Welcome, everybody, to another Saturday night. Another grim episode of Grim All Night. Oh, you lost it. Try it again. To another Grim All Night.
I never get it right. I don't know why. I'm half of this show and I can't get it right.
Basically, if you are old enough to remember the USA Up All Night starring Gilbert Gottfried or Rhonda Shear, we're nothing like that.
Oh, welcome, Kush.
We're a lot worse. Well, basically, we play worse movies, sometimes good movies. I think they're all great. Jessica begs to differ. I don't
always agree.
I make really bad jokes. Jessica gives me the evil eye. I get a little drunk sometimes. We eat red vines, like so. And we have fun. We hang out with you guys because we really like hanging out with you. And hopefully
having a place to come hang out.
You enjoy hanging out with us.
Little bit of a getaway, as it were. I can't turn that far.
Okay.
I did.
I got the pirate porn star mustache going on.
Yeah. So this is. Let me see if I can show you the actual color. It's kind of yellow. It looked like a little bit of a lemon lime lollipop. Really, I actually really like it. Now that I kind of got used to the color, it's not that gorgeous green that I had. It was supposed to be, and it turned out kind of yellow. I don't know. It's growing on me. Growing on me.
Okay. Oh, we got so many things to cover. 11:34. It's hell. It's that time. It is hell. 11:34 backwards. HELL.
Movies.
So I think we might be playing a relatively decent movie tonight.
Well,
no.
We have this talk a lot.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
No. All right. Halloween 4 is phenomenal. But I say that because I'm seeing some people in the chat room that usually aren't here at the very, very beginning sometimes.
True. Yes.
There is a SH. Hello. We know who you are. Usually he shows up a little bit later on, but he's here because it's a good movie and probably because he's home and he's been eating deer meat.
And because wait, what? What?
The people having cookouts without us. Aww. Why aren't we invited? Spawn Ranch worker who is out in California. Whenever we did the video on Charles Manson's caves,
yes.
Spawn Ranch, he was kind enough to reach out and say thank you for doing a video that is actually more truthful than a lot of the other videos that are out there.
Oh yeah.
And that meant a lot to us. So thank you. If you guys want to know anything about Charles Manson and what happened with that in Spawn Ranch worker, check him out. He does these live shows. They can be rather interesting, but he knows his stuff.
It was a zombie deer? No, I don't mind if you eat the deer. I just want some. I love venison. It's yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy for my tummy.
If you look at it, look at my glasses. Okay, so we had an amazing week.
Oh, thank you, Em.
An amazing couple of days. We had some visitors from out of state come in and hang out with us for some Halloween fun stuff. And if you follow us on social media, you might know who they are. If not, then sucks to be you. Follow us on social media.
It's going to be a fun surprise.
We have started filming our...
No!
Oh, Scott and everybody else, M, Logan, Bird Dog, thank you so
love you guys
freaking much. And Caroline.
Hi, Jamaica.
We miss you guys.
I miss you guys so much.
We started filming our Halloween special.
We did.
And our Halloween special, I'm going to say this. I'm hoping, fingers and bones crossed, that our Halloween special, how it turns out in my head, turns out the way that it does. We have a couple of
segments filmed for it already.
We got more coming next week. This week.
Yeah.
So be ready because it's going to be crazy. Kooky. At the very least, it's going to be enjoyable to watch.
So a lot of you guys are familiar with Loungefly and the things they make, and they started making Disney ears. I got these in the mail the other day. I almost nearly didn't get them because Loungefly has shorted out all of the retailers, and I had pre-ordered this like 2 months ago. And then they let us all know that, hey, we got shorted. A lot of people aren't going to get them. So I thought, oh, so it does glow. Okay. I actually ended up getting the Mickey ghost ears from Loungefly, the infamous Mickey ghost ears from Loungefly. So they actually do kind of glow. You can't really see that on your end, but I see that they're glowing on my end. And I wanted to wear something tonight, but I love my ears. You guys know that. And I wasn't sure if the white would be too much for the camera with my black light. So let's see how it looks. You guys give me your opinions here because I'm honestly a bit undecided on how I feel about them. A lot of people, I think, are just a little disappointed with how they turned out, but I don't know, they're kind of cute, right?
I think they're cute. I don't think you should wear them. I think you should put them on a skull and put them somewhere because they're spooky.
All my ears should be put on a skull somewhere.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
But I have a lot of ears. That's a lot of skull. I mean, that's fine. What do you guys think?
I think she should keep them. I don't think you should wear them. I think you should put them on a skull on a shelf.
Because my hair bleaches on everything?
Well, that too.
It's not going to touch you.
Oh, man.
My hair is bleeding on stuff.
We spent the night at the Hard Rock Hotel, and we have a video coming out tomorrow. I accidentally leaked it yesterday, so some of you may have saw it before I pulled it to make some changes. So lucky you. But we woke up the next morning and Jessica's hair bleached. Oh, not bleached, but it turned her white pillow green.
Yeah.
So
because it's freshly dyed, but I've washed my hair like 4 times and it's still coming out, which is kind of crazy because it's such a light color. I wasn't expecting that.
I just wish I was in the room whenever the housekeeping walked in and they're like, what the hell is this?
I was like, you think they're going to be mad?
Was there an alien here?
People, they remove their makeup and stuff like that. I'm sure they get a lot of like varying colors on the pillows and the linens. It was
slimed. There you go. That was Daniel.
Yeah,
Daniel Beckham said that. Oh, okay. Okay.
Hi,
Atara. Do we say who was in town this past week?
I forgot to ask if we were going to say or not.
I don't know if it's okay if we say who was in town this past week. Or maybe we won't say anything.
Samantha!
And you'll just see him
I did.
pop up, and him and her pop up in the Halloween special somewhere in there.
I actually have it over here.
But we had some spooky stuff happen. Some really cool things happen. And then something bad happened.
Yeah.
We spent the day with these people.
We had an amazing night, and then poof.
We had an amazing time hanging out with some really good friends.
We did.
Friends that we made because of YouTube, because you guys are all phenomenal. And we left the Hard Rock Hotel, and we were driving home, and some drugged out psycho crazy guy rear-ended our car.
Yeah.
Jessica has some whiplash. She's still hurting.
I'm hurting quite a bit, I'll be honest.
The car, our car, the Element, which is what we call it, Element. We drive a Honda Element. Everything's fine. There's no dents. There's no broken anything.
There actually is a dent.
Well, it's really small.
No, I know, but you did 2 days work on it.
Yeah. So I've myself and Jessica's dad, my father-in-law, we were working on the car the past 2 days. We replaced a lot of the front brake system, and the car, the Element, is back on the road.
Back and running, yeah.
We're good. It took 2 days of money and stress and what have you not, but we're good, and we're gonna be traveling again. So we're good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Springs. Oh yeah, those stupid things. I was telling you about that.
Some whiplash. So my neck is pretty locked up. It's going down into like my shoulder and down into my back. So like sometimes I can turn my neck and sometimes I can't. And like you wouldn't think that lying down or being propped up is like the worst pain. And like I don't know, I find the oddest positions to be comfy in. So if you see me kind of like fidgeting a lot, I'm just getting like uncomfortable. I'm trying to find it. I can't find a spot where it doesn't hurt yet. So I might be making some funny faces.
I'm going to say this, and I don't want people to think I'm very superstitious or anything, but
3 times. Oh my God.
Creating YouTube videos and creating friends like you guys, it puts a lot of things into perspective. Like, we're very thankful of you guys being in our lives week after week, video after video. Some of you we've met in person, some in passing, some we've really hung out with. As the channel grows and all the blessings, so to speak, happen, you really start to really wonder if things really happen for a reason, both the good and the bad. And one thing that I've learned about them all is being positive through it all really goes a long way. At least for me, psychologically.
Yeah, for sure.
The worst shit could happen. But then I'm like, you know what? It could have been a lot worse.
It could have been so much worse.
Yeah.
I mean, when I posted the video of our car smoking, just because I couldn't believe it.
The caliper seized up.
Yeah. So like we had pulled over because we knew something wasn't right. And as soon as we stopped, I got out of the car because I could see the smoke. And I just started recording it because I had a feeling and I kind of just wanted to document it. I wasn't expecting the outpour that I got from you guys on Instagram. It just really, warmed our heart. And I didn't mean to alarm people either. Like, it could have been so much worse. We could have lost limb. We could have lost life. We could have totally lost the car. And we didn't. These things are fixable. I will recover. It might be annoying for a little bit, but it will get better. And that's one of the reasons also why we do these weekend things, so we can actually come and hang out with you guys, de-stress ourselves, you know, coming to hang out with you, like, really takes a load of negativity and just stress off of our shoulders.
Did you say nakedtivity?
Well, I mean, boobies.
Boo.
Boobies make me big.
We got stickers coming, just so you know. They're ordered. Some of them already got here.
We got some in already, and I'm so excited. We have 2 new designs coming. The second design should be in this week. We ordered them at the same time, but we only got one, which is funny. And some other cool things are happening. I have some molds being made with our logo. I'm going to start making stuff so soon. Oh, there's so much things that are coming that we can't show you because I don't have it yet, and I'm anxious. I'm just so anxious. I'm
excited about the Halloween special.
I know.
I got so many things planned.
It's all in your mind, so I haven't seen anything. Like, I don't get to see anything like on paper, you know.
And I'm going to say this, all right? I'm going to give you guys a little hint.
It's going to be a surprise to me, too, even though I'm a part of it.
We found out something today. Something just kind of fell into our laps.
Right? Smack her butt for me, please.
Love you, Scott.
Do
Say
the side
hello.
boob grab.
The side boob grab.
Side boob grab.
Honkity honk, honk, honk. I'm going to tell you guys this about the Halloween special. Because it may not happen. Fingers and bones crossed. I met somebody today who owns... I'm just going to say this. Who owns a funeral service. And him and I got talking, and he mentioned and showed pictures of he has a horse-drawn hearse and horses. And immediately my mind went, oh, Halloween special. How can we incorporate this into our Halloween special? So we exchanged numbers, and I talked to him about everything. And if everything goes well, this week at some point we're going to be doing some filming and incorporating it into our Halloween special. So you'll have a blast with that one, I hope. Wait. You will dig it. That was great.
Lacrosse, I didn't see the message, but that's pretty awesome. The Lego Haunted Mansion is now in the most recent catalog. We haven't really collected very many Legos, only because they're a bit pricey. And it's like, you know, it's one of those things, once you start, it's like Funkos, you know.
Well, I have a new hobby.
You do have a new hobby. Well, I mean, it's a hobby you've been wanting to do for a long time, though. But
which is what?
Masks.
I got Halloween masks.
I know.
I got trick-or-treat Halloween masks, even really expensive ones.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Not going to say who yet.
No.
It's a big secret. But I have another hobby.
We were gifted some very amazing things. We can't wait to share with you guys.
It's a big secret right now because anticipation. But I also have another hobby that.
Oh, that also, yeah. Well, I don't know if is that a hobby?
It's a hobby,
okay.
As well as something that we're bringing to the channel. Just so you know. Classically Deceased, your collection is it's a sick addiction, really. When we are out in California, we're going to reach out to you, and I want to see your collection, and you better have a really nice setup. And I don't care if you're dressed as Michael Myers, which, you know what, that might actually be really, really cool. I want to see it, and I want to share it with everybody here. Also, I do want to check out Trick or Treat Studios. I'm all over the place. I'm excited. There's a lot of good things coming down the pike. Just saying. Okay. Breathe.
It would be. I haven't been to Salem yet. Michael's been to Salem before, and I really, really want to go to Salem. It's one of my destination spots that I really want to go to.
Savannah and everybody else, when we start decorating the new house, we're going to be sharing more of our collection with you guys. So be ready for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Real quick. Collecting myself here. We have about 10 minutes before the movie starts. Who here is this their very first Grim Up All Night watch party with us? I'm sure you've done watch parties before. I like to think nobody does them like us. Who is new? Okay.
Hubie Halloween ended up being really cute and funny, and I was not here for it. I'm going to be honest. I am not an Adam Sandler fan. We covered this last week, and I was surprised. I will admit when I'm wrong, and I will admit when I am surprised by something, and when I enjoy something. I don't have an agenda for anybody or anything. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. You'll hear it right out my mouth, you know. But I've never been a fan of Adam Sandler, and I gotta give that one props. I really do.
Okay. So back to what we were talking about. This is your very first Halloween special. Halloween watch party. This is how we do it. Basically, you need 2 screens. You need this screen to watch us, and you need another screen to watch the movie. It could be a phone and a tablet, your TV and your phone, something like that. Anything. You can just watch the movie if you want to, or you can just watch us. You can watch us, and you can do whatever you want. Basically, this is us trying to give you guys something fun to watch during this crazy, crazy time. The link to tonight's movie is in 2 places. And watch it at midnight with the rest of us, please. Pinned to the top of the chat. I think it's below your screen. And it's also in the description of this video. You will find the link. Get it queued up. At midnight, we're going to do a countdown, and we are going to watch it. Tonight is Halloween 4, the return of Michael Myers. Filmed in Salt Lake City, Utah. Weird, right? Ted Bundy even lived in Salt Lake City, Utah for a little bit.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions? Yes. We are still going to chat with you. We're going to hang out.
Yeah, we'll be here the whole time.
We'll probably talk the entire time the movie's playing. So if you want to just watch the movie, you can. We're going to provide some commentary and just answer questions and all that jazz. Oh yeah, timestamp reminder. Again, Daniel, thank you. If at any point you get lost during the movie, ours should be loud enough so you can kind of sync it. We found that out. But if you ever get lost and you want to know where we are timestamp wise, just yell out tramp stamp or type out tramp stamp. And I'll tell you where we're at. Also,
I just do not like my hair today. What's going on?
Announcements. All of our videos on YouTube are free. Of course, some of them have ads on them, but you can watch them. You can go back and watch them. You can make fun of us. I recommend you drink when you watch our videos because some of them are pretty weird.
If you're over the age of 21.
Only. But if you so choose want to help out our travels, bringing you guys strange videos and making weird faces and bad jokes, you can in multiple ways. One, there's Super Chat. Ooh, here on YouTube. In the description, there's PayPal. Ooh. You can go to grimlifecollective.com and purchase stickers. Some of them are holographic. There are t-shirts. There are prints. We have keychains in the shape of like motel keys because we're travel and we're weird. Those are coming.
Those yet. Those are coming.
They're coming.
Yeah.
You can also, I haven't even started drinking yet. You can even join our Patreon club where every month we send you a postcard. Links all in the description of the video. If you choose to do absolutely nothing and just watch our videos,
that's cool.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts because that is where we live. That makes sense.
It's our home.
It's our home.
It's our home. It's our clubhouse where you guys are always welcome.
That is true. And also, you may have noticed I'm wearing a very baggy shirt. Look at this thing. Why?
That's mine.
Because it's a watch party. It's time for pajamas.
Jammies.
So put on your pajamas. Get your favorite snacks. Ours are Red Vines. Not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. And at midnight, in 7 minutes, we're going to be watching the movie.
Some people like to kick back some shots. Some people like to have some beers. Some people like to have their popcorn and candy. Normally, I have popcorn. I just, I guess I wasn't very hungry tonight.
Planet Jajuda.
My hair.
Thank you for being a patron. You've been a patron for a while. This month's Patreon Club cards are going out this week.
Oh, Tim!
What happened?
Tim just got married. Just stopping by to say hello and have a good time watching the movie. Congratulations!
Congratulations, Tim!
Congratulations!
Party
That's
hunk.
Awesome.
Do I have candy in the coffin tonight? The coffin.
It's the same candy from before. It's under the box.
It's buried right now because we were packing earlier. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Aaron, please don't hate us.
Ooh, Pringles. I like Pringles.
We got the candy here.
We, on the live videos, you can't really go back and reread the comments. So I try to keep up with the comments as much as possible as it's happening. We do still miss some things, but we try to keep up with it as much as possible. Live chat is kind of weird once the video is over. You can leave comments on the video because it posts to YouTube when it's finished, but I don't think you can see the live feed.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't ever remember being able to see it when I've gone back to check before. So somebody
said that they were going to get tacos tonight, and I was almost brought tacos home, and I didn't,
but
I should have. You can go get tacos. I'll wait right here, please.
Ooh, kettle corn is so good. I love it. See, now y'all making me hungry.
We got red vines.
I want more food.
What else was I gonna say? Oh shoot! Oh,
I want to go get snacks.
We also started doing this thing called Tip 666, which is like you can always tip if you'd like, or if not, don't worry about it. What do you mean it's only 4 minutes? We better hurry up. We better move quick. Bring snacks.
I'm not that fast.
You know, Subway, the bread isn't really bread, according to Norwegia.
Thank you.
Echo Travel Adventures.
Amber.
We're gonna miss the movie. Just wish we could hang out more with you guys. Love you guys. You're going to love St. Augustine. Do me a favor if you have time.
Is that your first time there?
No.
No, surely not.
They've been there.
Yeah.
They've been there. If you get a chance and you haven't done it, guys, Brian and Amber, check out Potter's Wax Museum. It's cool.
It wasn't open for us.
Well, it was open, but they're not too friendly. Oh, I'm sorry.
Cameras?
We reached out to Potter's Wax Museum. It's amazing. I filmed there before, but because of COVID-19, they didn't want to have cameras inside the buildings.
Yeah.
Which is weird. Makes you wonder. But it's awesome.
I'm just going to have to miss the opening of the movie, which sometimes happens when you go to get concessions at the movie theater. So, you know what? We'll be going experience.
Go for it.
I can't really go fast. I got to roll out real slow. Oh, it hurts. Ow, neck. And then I gotta find my shoes. I'm just gonna steal yours. Look. Look at my giant feet. I have giant feet now. Look at this. Look at this.
We got some amazing horror movie merchandise that will be featured and shown in our Halloween special. Also, somebody asked if we're going to be going live on Halloween night. That is a Saturday, so yes, we will be going live on Halloween night. We have an idea for the movie. Not entirely sure what we're going to do. Heading up to jail, Echo Travel Adventures. Do that. Take the tour. You're going to love it. Movie Geek 95. Well, thank you. Q. Never say I'll be right back. Well, her heart is good. Will Michael Myers get Jessica? I hope not. I mean, technically, I guess I have his head right here in a bag. So it ain't going nowhere. Oh, 11:58. Okay. I know half the time whenever we do these things, I'm all over the place. And I wish I would have shaved because I can't grow facial hair. I'm like this, I mean, I can, right? But I feel like I look like a porn pirate. A 1970s pirate porn star or something like that. So I hate it. I'm gonna shave tomorrow. I should have shaved tonight. Where are the Michael masks tonight? I thought about it. But you see, the Trick or Treat Studio masks, like I have that one. I have Freddy Krueger and Fluffy from Trick or Treat Studios. I don't want to wear them. I want to display them. So I don't want to possibly, I could say they're going to stretch them out. I just don't want to put them on. I want to display them. Well, thank you. I think you're talking about this. No! Baby face. Oh, man. No, I don't know. It's weird. I got dark hair, but my hair, believe it or not, is like a reddish brown, I think. I don't know. Very Dread Pirate Roberts. There you go. You know, there's a shortage of perfect breasts in the world. It's a shame. It's a shame you should ruin yours. 70s porn. Thanks for the imagery. You're welcome. You are so welcome. I wonder what my porn star name would be. I don't know. Seven whiskers. You resemble baby Dracula. What? Come on. No. Okay. Oh, it's midnight. Oh God. Okay. Get the movie ready. Okay. I'm all over the place. It's the red vines. I'm telling you. And I'm not even going to drink tonight because I don't want to do that to you guys. 3. All right. Got the movie? Anybody need to know where the link is? Everybody got it? Everybody got it? All right. Here's the countdown. Get your finger on the buzzer. 3, 2, and 1. Hit play. And if you come across any commercials, skip them. I don't care. Skip them. Halloween 4. This is the movie whenever the creators woke up and went, Halloween 3, even though I love it, bombed in the box office. And they realized that people wanted Michael Myers, that's where their magic was. So they brought him back, hence the name The Return of Michael Myers. Filmed entirely in Salt Lake City, Utah, and they were very happy with it. It's starring Danielle Harris in her opening role. I think it was her very first role. And the people who were filming it, they really liked the landscape of Salt Lake City. But they had not a hard time, but they had a challenging time blocking off a lot of the shots so you didn't see any of the mountains. Because after all, it is Haddonfield, Illinois. Savannah Johnson. Halloween. You need to watch Halloween, especially when it's around Halloween. Mrs. Harris. She is a looker, isn't she? How you doing, Lone Wolf Adventures? I personally, I love them all. Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Halloween. Halloween to me is probably my favorite of them all because, yeah, he's like a supernatural villain, The Shape. But he's not this burned. He's not Freddy Krueger and he's not Jason. To me, he's more human than all the other ones. He scared the crap out of me when I was growing up. I'll take you down there. All right. First time here. What, in your opinion, would be a great movie on Halloween for the scare? Well, see, that's the thing. I like atmospherical movies, horror films, and I love religious horror films. I'm a big fan of 80s horror, but I really love 70s horror. If that makes sense. But it's a hard one. It's a really hard one. I don't know if a movie that like really scared me that I'd be like, you know what, this one's really going to scare you. I mean, I guess it all comes down to a couple different things. What scares you, for one, and two, like the mood you're in, right? The Fog was phenomenal. How you doing, Shelly? Show Friday the 13th on Halloween night. We'll come up with something, I'm sure. Religious horror is absolutely terrifying. Today's horror films, they can be fun. They can be fun. I don't think that today's horror films, for the majority of them, lack the magic that they used to have. You know, the whole saying, they don't make them like they used to. There's a place in everything for CGI, and not that that's in a lot of horror films, but horror films that have a shock value or a shock, whatever, blood, guts, gore, mayhem, violence, those can be fun, but to me, those aren't scary.
I'm like the person who's like in a dead quiet movie theater and you get that box of candy, right? And it has that crinkly plastic inside.
Yeah, that's you.
And you're like just trying to like open it as quietly as possible. And then there's other people who are like just going at it, ham. You know, it's like, eh.
Somebody said tramp stamp. We're at 5 minutes and 15 seconds.
Oh, it really has a thought. Oh, yeah.
I'll say this. A movie that I absolutely loved, and you have to watch them back to back. You have to watch the first one. You have to watch the second one. Insidious. Insidious 1 and Insidious 2. Watch them together.
The boys are to get possessed, right? They both have Patrick Wilson. The Conjuring and Insidious both have Patrick Wilson. I thought it was a connector story. It is not.
Diane! The Living Dead!
Hi!
Welcome to Spookyville. Well, it's not really Spookyville. This is Orlando, Florida.
Oh, thank you, Richard. I love the first Conjuring.
Richard, thank you.
That one gave me the creeps. I really liked it.
If you're watching and you're not in pajamas, there's something wrong.
That's a really good one. Love at First Bite. They are rom-com vampire movies from the 80s and 90s. Oh, they're so good.
Savannah, It Follows. That's one of my favorite movies. I love the look, the feel, the story of It Follows.
Jackie, I love The Witch. I wouldn't exactly call it horror either, but I'm not sure what to call it if you don't put it in that category. Because horror has now become like a kind of a genre category where there's now like micro genres within that category. So you have like slashers, and then there's like murder mystery-ish type horrors, or like thrillers, I guess. Would you consider thrillers and horrors the same thing, or do you think thrillers and horrors are separate?
Separate.
It starts getting tricky. It starts getting tricky.
Is there anybody here tonight watching the watch party Halloween 4 with a family member?
We're not really sisters, Katie.
Loved one, husband, wife, mother, grandmother. I'm always like telling people to bring their grandmas. Watch our stuff with your grandma.
Is my crunching too loud?
It's really loud. I can't hear the TV. Me and the cats. Em's got the cats. Alone. The Bubba Master. Alone. Wish my roommate would watch. It's okay. It's not for everybody.
I'm just gonna grab like a handful of.
I'm just kidding. It's not loud. Crunchy McPherson
Don't
over
give me
here.
a complex.
Yes, your dog counts, Nicholas.
Cats count. Pigs count. Guinea pigs count. Ferrets are assholes.
I love that there's somebody in the chat tonight. His name is William Castle.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me happy.
I've seen him before.
Stevie's girl. He says her husband is sleeping next to her.
Okay, but are you balancing food on his sleeping body?
You just wake him up. Wake him up.
Because if he's sleeping next to you while you're watching a horror movie, he now becomes a table.
Wake him up and say the Grimms said that this is allowed. Wake him up. It was so cute.
Look at that face. What did I miss while I was gone?
Who?
Me. I was gone.
Oh, well, we talked about you.
I was gone a full 15 minutes.
Scott came back.
Oh.
Scott came back and was like, "Hey, where's the green-haired one?" And I said, "I don't know. She's rubbing her hair on some alien to make it green." Diane came in, and then she was like, "What's going on, folks?" And I said, "Jessica's getting popcorn." And she said, "Bullcrap." And
it was true, though. I was.
And Shelly and Em and Adrian and Richard and Micropig, that just fits somehow. We're like, "Our snacks suck. We want your snacks." And I said, "No, you can't have them. You can suck it."
Well,
Trebek.
if we were ever all
Tramp stamp.
at a movie watching party together, I would share my snacks. Uh-oh, we're blurry.
Oh, God. Oh.
Ooh, nice hand.
Hey, look at that.
Palm readers. Any palm readers in the room?
Yeah, we should play the Ouija board.
Cheesy Hoops and watching this shit.
Oh,
all right.
What happened here? There we go. So, the HHN that had Halloween 4, that was our first year at HHN.
Yeah. Oh, that was so good, too.
I wanted the Halloween shirt for that house that year, but I was pissed because it had a white collar and white sleeves, and I wasn't about that.
I ain't gonna say nothing except for I see you.
What's that?
Oh, just look, you'll see it. Oh, it's actually past your screen now. It's not on your screen anymore. It's on my screen.
What is it? Oh, classically deceased. Oh. So somebody said that their worst fear is someone hiding under their bed or car.
Mm-hmm.
One of my first fears growing up, and it was from Pet Cemetery, is somebody cutting my Achilles heel.
That was horrifying.
Terrifying.
Yeah. Oh, Neil said this is his first time watching Halloween 4. I've seen it, but I don't really remember it, I'll be honest. Oh, very cool, Shelly.
So the American Victory ship is supposed to be haunted. When we were there, it was turned into a haunted house. Tramp stamp 12 minutes and 30 seconds. It was amazing. I always wanted to go on that ship especially when I found out that it was haunted. Never got to. But during Halloween season, they invited us down, so we went to go check it out, which is cool. I recommend it. If you're in the Tampa area, go get spooky.
Atara, we have heard that apparently it is still confirmed. I don't think they've gone into production yet.
What's that?
Hocus Pocus 2. Everybody signed on. It's confirmed it's coming, but aside from that, we haven't heard anything further.
It's like saying Beetlejuice 2.
No, that was never confirmed.
No, I know.
By fans only. No, but some of the major cast actually said, yes, we would love to. And Tim Burton flat out said no.
Until the folks start filming, I don't believe any of it.
Oh. That's true, because I could always change your mind. Hey! Oh, mine down. You're welcome. That was so much fun to film.
Which one was that?
The ghost ship. It was an amazing experience.
Oh my God, yeah.
I think it might be one of my favorite to date. Them.
Tramp stamp. Man, everybody's getting lost. 14 minutes and 5 seconds. 14.5.
Sir Henry's Haunted Trail. Mm-hmm. And the ghost ship. I'm so sorry. I can't remember what it's called right now. Have been my
Undead in the Water.
Undead in the Water have been my favorite experiences in the last couple of years. I mean, Halloween Horror Nights is amazing, but it's big production. You expect them to be amazing. With all that money, they better be amazing. For what you pay to get in, it sure as heck better be amazing. But when you take like smaller companies that don't have that budget and they still like kill it, you gotta give them props on that. Oh.
All right. So who is more scared of the between Jessica and I?
That's a really good
for
question.
The victory ship.
Probably me.
I would say it was you.
Yeah, probably me.
I got lost in the atmosphere of it. I absolutely loved it.
Mm-hmm.
There was one thing I love about haunts like that are independent from the big name haunts like Universal, Halloween Horror Nights, or anything big like that. Howl of Screams.
You screamed louder than me, they said.
When they do their houses, they don't fill it with timed screams. Mm-hmm. And with that being said, there's not a scare actor around every corner. Sometimes you'll have a good minute before something happens, and sometimes they get you like a whole bunch at one time. And that's what makes them so special. That you can go through a haunt, like Sir Henry's Haunted Trail. They had 3 trails. You can go through each one multiple times and have a different experience each time because it's not on a timed sequence.
What am I?
What are you? Let me say it.
Wow. What am I? Hey.
I don't know. Are you a frog? Somebody asked me you a frog. Bird Dog says you a frog.
I'll take frog. I was going for lizard.
Lizard.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! Somebody got it.
Yeah. A goat.
I like that. All right. So, just so we're clear, show us your best goat. Do it.
Let's see if I. Because I got like that face, and they scream. And they stick their tongue out. Oh, great. This is going to be...
Oh, God.
I can't believe I just did that.
He's gone.
Jesus Christ. It's just buttered popcorn. It's just basic movie theater. I'm going to die. Buttered popcorn.
I feel like somebody's gonna like take that,
the screaming Doritos,
and then they're just what?
Please don't.
And just
Please
don't. Make it into this weird like.
Oh God, that's probably the ugliest face I've ever made in my life.
Fainting goat.
It's on the internet forever. I know. Oh God.
What did you do?
The things I do because I love you.
180 people just thought you.
Shut up.
Hello, Dalton, Georgia.
Oh, what did I touch on the railing? It was just fake blood.
Or was it?
Yeah. I am the mother swan.
You tell me. 179
hey, Georgia.
people.
Ooh, haunted corn maze.
I emailed Jordan Peele.
Again?
He never got back to me, so I emailed him again.
Okay. Oh, God. Silence of the Lamb Part 2.
How you doing, little love? Michelle's mind says your face just made it 20,000 times better.
No. Hi, New Jersey. They didn't really have like a decontamination process. It was actually pretty cool. You put your hands in like an incubation machine, and like it glowed, and it like kind of sprayed you with like a little mister and stuff like that. It was cool. It was really, really cool.
So think of it like this, right? So the boat, Undead in the Water, there's different floors. So there's 1 floor, 2 floor, 3 floor, 4 floor.
Yeah.
4th floor, right? And each time you go up and down the floors, you're going up and down ladders, which means you're touching these and you're climbing. So, of course, the ship is filled with the undead, the monster zombie horde. But scattered throughout the ship, usually when you think about it, it's right near ladders. They had a live person, a fleshy, if you will, say, "Stop, show me your hands." And then they would spray you with antibacterial, hand sanitizer. You'd use it, and then you'd climb up. It was genius.
Mm-hmm.
Like they cleaned you without you even realizing that you were being decontaminated.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing. Brilliant.
Oh, God. I will never endorse that.
What's that?
Enigma.
What?
Jessica's goat face on a shirt with smacker tacker lacquer on it. I don't endorse this. Massive road trip coming up. A 2-week-long road trip coming up across the United Continental States.
Well,
I said that weird, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. We have a road trip. Oh wait. Oh man, this is gonna be so next Saturday we are going to be here.
Hi,
but Thursday, Friday, and Saturday morning we are traveling. But we will be here Saturday night. Don't know what the movie is just yet, but we will be here. That's our next road trip. But yeah, she's right. On our move out to California, we're gonna be on the road for about 2 weeks. Excuse me. What's the 845 New York? Is that a zip code?
Zip code, New York.
Or area code?
845th Street.
New Grim Life T-shirt with Jessica's face.
You guys are terrible.
Oh.
I love you so much, but you're terrible.
Are they doting you on?
Yes, they are.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
It's a good thing your name's not Billy. Goat.
Someone was asking where our pumpkin bear is, and he's actually tucked away in a box right now with his other friends.
Yeah. We have a new video coming. Ooh, spooky. There's the music.
Oh, yeah.
Amy asked a good question. Michael, are you going to be able to film and post your travels during the 2 weeks? Well, there's something that we tend to do. Possibly.
Yeah, it's pretty sore, David.
Usually whenever we travel, we tend to go live from certain places. And then whenever we make it to our destination, that's whenever you'll start seeing actual Grim Life episodes come out. So you'll be noticing a lot more live videos when we're on the road.
Porn stash.
I know, right? It's the porn pirate. Arr, baby. That's the arr, baby. That's my porn pirate. Arr. Arr. I'm here for the booty.
I'm so hungry tonight. Look at me just like constantly eating and being like, "Who's up, guys?" I feel like that's usually my role a lot of times. I'm like, I'm usually the one eating. No, I don't want to be a meme. Not for that. Oh God, it was like the most ugliest face I've ever made.
There's something. Oh, wait. There's something right there. Right there.
Oh, it hurts.
That I really want to show you guys, but I can't just yet.
What? Oh, I see it. Yay, Tara, that's so awesome. They didn't have the Jack in store. I wonder if that one's from online. Oh no, you said you bought one, or you went there? I didn't see the Jack when we were there. Honk. 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 Honk.
Wait, all right, so you got to do a cross between a swan and a goat. Honk.
No. No. I'm not even touching that with this.
Excuse me. Wait a second. Wait, no, Ziggy. You have us on a 65-inch TV? You crazy? You don't want all this all up in that. You don't. That's too much. Like a screen like that big. There's a tiny screen.
Very cool. I actually saw someone who had the whole series, and it was really neat.
You wait, people? No, wow, baby. These people are watching us, and we're like giants in the living room.
That's weird.
It is weird. That's weird.
Man, if there ever comes a day when like I'm just sitting down and I'm like full on just straight face serious and stuff like that, I'm not being a goofball. That is the day that I will quit making videos. Like, I'm here to be real with you guys and to like goof off and have a good time together, not be a news reporter.
We have fun.
Fun.
We can't guarantee that like our hangouts are the best place to be on a Saturday night, but you know, it is what it is. What it is, right? Mm-hmm.
I'm not knocking anybody who does it. A lot of people, you know, take what they do really seriously, and there's nothing wrong with taking it seriously. But we do these nights specifically to be in our jammies, to hang out with you guys, kick back some beers if we're so inclined, you know.
I have to ask. Last night, I touched on this earlier, and I don't think I wonder. I was thinking about like. So last night.
Jeans.
What? Oh, they sleep in jeans?
Oscar said he sleeps in jeans.
Last night, laying in bed, it was really late. What time was that? Around 11 o'clock?
That's really late.
Between 11 and midnight. Well, it wasn't really late.
Yeah.
But between 11 and midnight, I unknowingly published tomorrow's video on the YouTube channel. And it was probably on there for a good 10 minutes before I realized it, and I took it down. Is anybody in this watch party, were you lucky enough to see what that video was and watch it? And if so, can you tell me what it was about? See? Yeah. No, I don't have Snoopy on my pants. It's Grumpy from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
And that does not mean anything. I actually got them at the Character Warehouse outlet. They were on sale and he needed new jammies, so.
No, the Elvis piano, that one was meant to be there and it's still there. So some people saw that something happened and then it was gone, but no. Good. Tomorrow night, a new video is coming out. So that's interesting. Some people didn't even get a notification. Interesting. So we have more. We got some more Build-A-Bears from Build-A-Bear. They sent us some stuff, and we're going to be talking about that this week during a video.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that we haven't done that one yet.
Elvis Stooges.
Oh, Elvis, thank you, sweetheart.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
Sometimes when you're editing and just like, you know, your phone glitches or whatever, because we do it on the phone. And he was just like, wait, how did that happen? And I'm like, what happened, baby? He was like, I just posted. And I was like, was I supposed to do that on purpose? He's like, no. And I was like, uh-oh. And that's pretty much exactly what it sounded like word for word, like voices and all.
I don't know if trick-or-treating is allowed in Florida. I don't see why it wouldn't be. We do not agree with Florida. But Florida, for the most part, is completely open. It's in phase 3, the late stages of phase 3. We don't agree that it should be that way, but it is part of it.
I've lived here for about 5 years, and all of that time, there has never been trick-or-treating in Florida. What they do are things called trunk or treats, where they usually do things at school, or areas where they gather around cars and do that. I've never attended one, so I can't really say how that goes, but they are called trunk or treats.
Trunk or treat.
But I've never had kids come to our door in 5 years.
Movie Night is asking, can I donate? You sure can if you want to. Don't ever feel like you have to. Keep in mind that just watching our videos and hanging out with us does more than you can imagine. I don't know. But if you ever really do want to contribute to the Grim Life Collective and help us move on to our next location and bring you strange and weird videos, you can. All the links are in the description below. There's PayPal. There's Super Chat. You can go to Grim Life Collective and buy some stickers and t-shirts. We have new t-shirts coming too. The same design, the Grim Ghoul. We're sold out of pretty much them all right now. But a lot of people have said, hey.
I think we still have a few that's listed.
A lot of people have said, hey, are you going to get these sizes in again? They are coming. Our t-shirt supplier is open. And I talked to him earlier this week. And this week coming up, I'm going to be sending out. Hold on. I'm going to be sending them out sizes. So look for them soon.
I think we were discussing having a pre-sale.
Well, we want to know how much,
right?
How many of certain sizes we need.
Right. So we haven't decided if we're going to do it as a pre-sale.
Tramp stamp is 32 minutes.
Or if we're just going to put out a poll or something, because we want to know. I think they only go up to a 5X, which we have had requested as a size. But we want to make sure that we get enough of the sizes. So we might end up doing it as a pre-sale to make sure that we get the larger sizes that have been requested of us. So definitely, if you haven't already, make sure you're part of our social media in some way or another, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, Patreon, Facebook. We post quite a bit on YouTube forums too. I'm sure you've seen. You've participated
Community tab.
Yeah, the community. I always forget what it's called. Yeah, we're definitely going to be getting a lot of the larger sizes. That's what I'm definitely going to be focusing on, is getting the larger sizes and then getting a restock of the regular sizes as well.
Mr. Geek Me Out, no. YouTube buttons that I sent you. Nothing's come in. So does that seem like, all right, so to make sure, we want to make sure that you guys get the sizes that you want,
and it's
the shirt that you want.
Grim Life logo.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Grim Life logo.
Yeah.
It's a black and white logo. Some of you have already seen it. You've probably already have seen it on the website. Does that seem like a very valid thing to do a pre-order? So that way we know how many shirts we need to order.
A lot of people do
so we don't short anybody.
They'll do a pre-sale for. They'll release a date for pre-sale at 1 week or 2 weeks. Usually people do it for new designs, because getting a new design done, you have to pay for the plate, for a new plate for the printing, and then usually like a setup fee. So like we're doing like now when reordering, it costs us less to do that. But when a lot of people do a new design, they do pre-orders so that they can try to get the cost down to send it to print.
I get you.
But we're trying to do it because we want to make sure that we get the sizes that you guys want. Because once we send this order out, we will not be able to get an order for a while because there are minimums.
Right.
So what we would probably do, like Daniel is asking, how would you buy the shirts? We would post about it on all the media platforms that we have a pre-sale listed. You would go to the website, or you would click on a link to go to the website. You will
click on the link.
A listing that says pre-sale for the shirts, and you would order your size, and then The pre-sale would last maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know if we would do it quite that long. We want to make sure everyone has time to see it. That's why they let it run so long. And then we will announce when it goes to print. We'll let you know when they get them in, and then when they ship out. So the process can take, 2 to 3 weeks altogether. Our turnaround is pretty quick with our printers, so that's why I don't think it would take so long. So really just stay on top of our social media posts. And if you ever have any questions, you can always ask us questions either here on Saturday nights. You can comment on any of our posts on social media, and we'll try to answer them as much as we can.
When we put the order in for the new shirts, they should be done, and they're right down the road from us here. So usually it takes about a week for it to happen. We want to try to get in as much sizes as we possibly can. I really felt bad that we ordered all the shirts and then we ran out of shirts in different sizes. So a lot of people are asking for them. So we really don't want to make that mistake again. We want everybody to get what they want and not have to wait. So that's what we're going to try to do.
Yeah, and we'll post on Patreon.
When we get out to California, we're going to have to find another printer distributor out there who can do them all. So we're doing good, Lindsay.
Yeah, we'll have to set up for a new supplier once we're out there.
Century, we are doing good. Everything's good. Got to make a Grim Life California shirt. That is coming. We were going to try to get a Halloween t-shirt made. That did not happen. Just ran out of time, surprisingly, because there's so much time in the world right now. But I was kind of throwing around some ideas in my old noggin, and I want to run them by Jessica about almost like a.
We've had a couple of ideas. What we want to do.
I thought so. When we drive out, this is just one of the ideas that I have. Like when we drive from Orlando to California, it's a big transition in our life. It's almost like a closing of a chapter and then a transition into a new chapter. And I thought maybe, you see a lot of people do like world tours where
all the places we stopped along the way to California.
Yeah, so it'll be like, Grimm's California road trip, and it'll list like all the places that we are going to be stopping at. For instance, ready? Spoiler alert. If things go according to plan, the grave of Billy the Kid. Buddy Holly's grave.
That was really cute, Kush.
A certain abandoned TV set, New Orleans, things like that, and be more specific. Something that's limited release, where if you get it, you get it. And if not, then I'm sorry. Then move on to the next one.
I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man.
You just never know. It's just all about being creative and just living life to the fullest.
Epic times. Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
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 Wow.
Time stamp.
Come for the moody.
Time stamp.
Time stamp. 37.55. Savannah, it keeps everything fresh, right? It's always going to be changing. At some point, we're going to go to Europe. We'll have a Grimm's Take Europe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I also really want to get into screen printing from home so we can have a lot more designs for you guys as well instead of having to rely on a printer that has minimums. I'm really looking forward to that as a part of our future.
Can you do me a favor?
Huh?
Say minimum 5 times really fast.
Minimum, 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 minimum.
She's good at that, son of a bitch.
Has anyone died yet?
This isn't that kind of movie.
Damn it.
All they do in this movie is carve pumpkins.
See, I don't remember this. That can't be true.
What?
There's nobody dies in this movie?
There's a whole bunch of negativity that you missed.
No stabby. Oh, son, bitch.
You missed the stabby and the boobies.
In the first 10 minutes of the movie?
What? Oh, yeah.
Dang.
You missed it. We're going to have to rewind it.
you know, another day. You really like this one. You really like Danielle Harris, I remember.
Never met her. Always wanted to. Heard she's really tiny. I like really tiny people. She's tiny.
Rainbow Loom Horror Charms. I don't know what that is, but it sounds kind of cool.
So, Michael, Walter, you're watching the show with your dad? Your dad's there? What's your dad's name?
I've heard that she's really sweet. A lot of people have met Danielle Harris in person at conventions, and they always say she's really. We keep missing her. We plan to go to places that she is signing at, and like every time something happens, he's been trying to meet her for years. He loves her.
Who's that?
Danielle Harris. Yeah.
Michael as well. Well, hello, Michael and Michael. Glad you guys are here hanging out with us.
It or the remake It?
Wait, that's a question?
Century. Yeah, he said Candyman versus It. Who do y'all pick? Is it the remake of It or the original It? Actually, I don't think it mattered. I'd probably pick Candyman. He says.
I picked the original It.
Over. You don't like Candyman as much as I do.
I like Candyman, but like
It.
It drags for me, and I'm like, man. Like every time I watch Candyman, I'm like, seriously.
Every time I watch it, I've always been like alone with like a completely like dark house, and it's giving me the willies.
But this one will rock your world. Mm-hmm. The original It, part 1 or part 2.
The original?
The original It. It was a made-for-TV movie. There's 2 parts to it.
Right.
There was the first part whenever they were kids, and then the second part whenever they were older. Part 1 or part 2?
Part 1 for me.
Part 1. Yep.
Yeah. What about the second one? Part 1 too. Yeah.
Part 1 was good in
both.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know why, but for some reason, just the second version. Virgin. See, when I say version, it's like one of yours. It sounds like I'm saying virgin, versions.
Virgin.
That edit. I don't know. I gotta pick a different word.
Virgin.
Origin. Yeah, so like the whole scene, I think with You'll Float Too with was it Robbie? Oh shoot, can't remember the little kid's name. I want to say it's Robbie, but that doesn't feel right.
What? It?
The kid that gets his arm eaten and disappears.
Oh, Georgie.
Georgie. Why did I think it was Robbie? Who's Robbie?
I don't know.
Robbie's somebody. I know that. Hey, look, a death. Shocking.
Michelle,
I stole your.
Fancy meeting you here.
Joke.
Tramp stamp. Electrocution. 42, 40. 42, 40. I think we're talking about Halloween night being a double feature.
I think we were, yeah, because it falls on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Have we decided yet?
We're going to play Easter movies.
We are not going to play Easter
movies. That's the trick part. And we're going to eat the treats and laugh at you.
We remembered that, and we talked about playing something, and now I have no idea what that was.
Candyman is not with Sharon Stone. It's not Sharon Stone.
No, it's, I don't remember her name, but I love
Virginia
her in
Madsen.
it. No relation to
Michael Madsen.
Madsen Nicholson. I heard that they're bringing back. My brain is not working for remembering things tonight.
Daniel's like, how about it be a Julia Stiles movie? I will not be here for that movie. I will not. I will leave.
Candyman was set in Chicago, yeah, in the suburbs of Chicago, sort of. Not suburbs and the outskirts of Chicago. I think it was set in Chicago.
Oh, Michael Madsen is her brother. Okay.
No, wait, which Madsen are we talking about here?
The guy from Reservoir Dogs and Natural Born Killers.
Oh, okay, not the person I'm thinking of.
Anne Hathaway marathon. I can do that one. She's tiny. All right. How about this? For Halloween, we will watch an Anne Hathaway movie and a Julia Stiles movie. Imagine if they were both in the same movie together. That'd be amazingly horrible.
We would both be having a very terrible time. Oh, Critters would be good. Critters are so cute.
Has anybody watched Vampires versus the Bronx?
Oh, Bronx.
We started watching it the other night.
I do not like Anne Hathaway. So they're actually just messing with me right now. They know how much I hate Anne Hathaway. And he hates Julia Stiles.
I just got chills because you mentioned her name. I don't know if it's because it got colder or what in here, but I'm telling you what. Nope. That would be a horror for sure with Anne and Julia. It's like Alien versus Predator, but it's Anne versus Julia Predator.
Oh God, Twin Peaks for Halloween, I would pass out. Talk about slow-moving content.
People under the stairs.
I didn't purposefully go up to meet Aunt Linnea Quigley when we've seen her, but she has been attending some of the conventions that we were at. Let me tell you, she is tiny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only 5'4", and she was like, she had to be like below 5 feet. She was so small and like stick skin and like 60, still trying to rock like stripper outfits where like her titties and her boobies be hanging out, and everyone just kind of like people. Let me tell you, people were loving it. They were there for it because of the iconic role she was playing. But it was a fascinating time. Not something I expected. Well, you know what? I kind of expected to see it, honestly. But I think it shocked me when I did see it. If that makes sense.
So, wait. Is it this one?
Get home, damn it. There's a curfew. I catch your ass, it'll be a weekend in jail.
I haven't seen The Eye.
You all right, Doc?
No, I don't know if it's this one.
Timestamp again?
46:60. Or 47. Let's just say 47.
60, it's 47. Wow. Wow. Is she, I never actually looked up her height. Is she under 5 feet? Because I think she shrunk a bit.
Oh, and Adam Kleppy says Lost Boys, best vampire movie ever.
Yeah, Tony Todd is a big guy. He's something like 6'5" or something like that.
I do the same thing, Deke. We would not have a TV if they were both on my TV at the same time.
Oh, you're under 5 feet. You're so small. That's awesome. That is so cool. Because I'm always the small one. Oh, I love Queen of the Damned.
What is he?
I love it.
No hard cider tonight. I'm cutting back on the beer. Just a little bit. Just kind of like relaxing from it.
Michael is 6'2".
I am 6'9".
You
69.
Michael is 6'2", and I'm 5'4".
I'm 74. 7'4". Why is 0? Wait, what did 0 say to 8? Nice belt, but don't you think it's a little too tight? Sentry.
Oh, thank you, Sentry.
Oh, thank you. It's a little demon. Look at that guy. Thank you, Sentry.
I don't know what my favorite James Wan film is.
All right, so Andy, your first mistake is thinking that the bad jokes came when I drank. No. The bad dad jokes are there all the time, mind you. 6'2" is a good height. Or as I could pronounce it, height.
Michael wears a size 12 shoe.
I do?
You do. I've had to buy your shoes.
I buy shoes.
Dude, no one ever mentions Radu. He's awesome. 6'6", bruh. Who's my daddy? This guy right there. What's up, daddy?
How much, baby ghoul?
A baby ghoul.
Yeah, baby ghoul.
6'6" is tall. Anytime I meet someone who's like really tall, I'm always like, how's your back holding up, man? How's the knees? Like, I genuinely am concerned for your health. But then again, I'm 5'4". I have scoliosis. My back is wrecked. Bram Stoker's Dracula is tied for a #1 movie in my life with 2 other titles, and will be till the day I die. I'm getting a tattoo of Bram Stoker's Dracula. I set my mind to it. I'm doing it one day.
Best vampire movie? Dracula. Dead and loving it.
How long have you been together, dating, and marriage?
Who?
Us.
Who?
Us.
When?
Oh, for God's sakes. Yeah, Subspecies is great. If you like Subspecies, find the Vampire Journals. It was also made by Full Moon Productions. I don't know which one came first. I think the Vampire Journals came around the time of Subspecies 4 or something like that. But they actually do mention Radu in it.
Mel Gibson, baby.
And that's actually one of the movies that brought us together.
Mel Brooks.
Vampire Journals. How hearts. Ouches. Oh yeah, we started packing. See these boxes over here?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Those are the boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And about a week or two, you're going to start seeing these boxes over here and all the way up there. So it's growing. It's growing. A lot of everything.
Oh, you know
is
Vampire
packed up.
Journals too. No one ever knows Vampire Journals. I love that movie. Oh, we love What We Do in the Shadows. That's amazing. They want you to bite me.
I what? I'm not gonna. No. This isn't that kind of show.
It said to bite me in the neck. Come on. I taste like Doritos.
No, you don't. Boom.
I do now. Oh, I missed the boobs. It's in a bra. That doesn't count. Unleash the titties. The girls went out. Oh, there's some jugs. That's like a double D at least. Oh, come on. Oh, nice twisted though. Oh my god, like I always think of like the most like dad jokes ever when in regard to boobies. I'm like, look at those honkers.
So
them some biggins.
For our Halloween special, I reached out to the Lugosi family, and I asked if Bela Lugosi's son would be kind enough to participate in an event that is something that we had for our Halloween special. And his daughter got back to us saying that was a rather interesting idea. And she's going to ask her dad if he'd want to do it. We haven't heard anything back from them, so probably nothing. But I got an email from the Lugosi family recently. That's cool as hell.
I wouldn't survive in a Halloween movie? No, yeah, you're probably right.
You'd be like, ooh, bat. And somebody's going to come up behind you. Yeah, Savannah Johnson, that was the best part. We were sitting at dinner and my email comes up. And like I said before, I always check my email. That's the best way to get a hold of me. And it said, the Bela Lugosi family, and I was like, oh,
What?
it was very sweet. It was a very sweet email, and that was more than enough. He didn't even have to do the video. Just the fact that I got an email from the family.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Our correspondence.
Hey, how old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
69.
I'm a turtle.
You're a turtle?
That did sound like a
She's a turtle. I'm 69 years old. No, I'm 41.
How old am I?
How old are you? 38.
Didn't even lie for me or nothing. Wow, I see where this marriage is going.
When's our anniversary?
May 1st.
Oh. How many times did you repeat that one over?
The one time.
Yeah. When's my birthday?
When's your birthday?
Yeah.
July 12th.
What size is my shoe?
12.
What size is my shirts?
Large.
What size is my hair?
I shave it.
No, I got the hair.
How? You don't have a size on your hair.
What's my phone number?
Would you like
Oh,
me
yeah. Ring, 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 ring. Kansas rock.
Give me another one. Give me another one.
What's your name?
My name?
What, did I stutter?
Baby Ghoul.
Baby Ghoul. There you go.
What's my middle name?
His middle name.
Mine.
Barry. Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm. Yours is Lewis.
With an OU or an EW?
OU.
Are you sure about that?
Yep.
Do you want to think about that one again?
Is it EW? No, because it's like Lious. Because I'm always like that. To me, sounds like Louis.
Wait. How's my middle name spelled?
I don't ever know how to spell Lewis. I just know that it is Lewis, but it has an O in it. It's not the EW. It's the OU.
Mr. Geek Me Out says I'm old as hell. What's my phone number? 867-5309.
How do you spell mine?
Whose?
My middle name.
Middle name? DORK.
What size shoe do I wear?
7. 7:30. It's the time you're getting up tomorrow morning, Nancy.
That's not my shoe size.
I don't know what size shoe you wear. 6? You are an 8. You're a 9. Yeah, this.
You're the first one. The fan let me answer. I know your shoe size.
Yeah, what's my shoe size?
I already said it like twice.
Say it.
12.
Nope.
So now I know if you ever buy me shoes, they gotta go back.
That's right. I bought you these jellies from 1984.
Who are you gonna call? Graham Life. I like that. I like it.
What size hat does he wear? This is.
They don't come in sizes.
It's a normal hat.
We buy them from Disney. We don't know.
Got a big head. Well, this one was a gift from some friends of ours who are going to St. Augustine Echo Travel Adventures. I think they are asleep now. If they're still watching us, thank you for the hat, Quebec. What you doing? Stop it, weirdo. Oscar, your shoe size is probably a 9.
What's my shoe size? I don't know. I didn't get to hear how tall you were. That makes a big difference.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to say this. M says Chris Sarandon is hot in the original Fright Night. He played Jerry Dandridge. M, you're going to want to watch our Halloween special.
10. Good guess. Yeah.
Did you hear me, M?
Are you doing a secret?
Are going to want to watch our Halloween special.
Michael is 6'2". 6'2".
Tramp stamp.
That's a good question. No, I'm not a 6.5. I'm a 7.5. Well, typically I'll wear an 8 because most companies don't make half sizes. So technically I'm a size 8.
59 minutes and 10 seconds.
And I'm 5'4". That was a really good question. Tell us your most embarrassing moment that has happened to the both of us.
Wait, at the same time or individual?
Well, how can our embarrassing moment be individual?
Oh, at the same time? Let's see. Breaking news, Michael just gave a hint. Or did I? Most embarrassing situation.
Think of one.
Well, there was this one time that I was sitting next to this one here, and she did the screaming goat thing. I was like, I don't know her. I'm just going to go over here.
I see how it is.
Yeah. Do you? Do you?
See how it is.
Do you?
Planet J Judah is a 5.5, or sorry, 5.5. 5'4". I'm gonna guess. I mean, you're my height. Most people my height were a 7 or an 8. But if I'm not, if you think that I won't guess it, then you're. I've met people who are a size 9 who are a 5'4". I keep want to say 5.5. I see 5'4", and my brain's going, it's 5.5.
Not over yet. Where are you going?
I don't know what. That's like, do you remember? Okay, I can't believe.
I'm never gonna live this down. I am never gonna live this down.
It'll pass. Just like I'm gonna bring something up. And one of our first Grim Up All Nights, somebody made some sort of comment about me doing a calendar. Do you remember this?
Oh, that was me. The G-string.
And everybody started donating like dollars, like a single dollar, like 50 cents. And it was.
I don't remember how we started talking about that, but I made some comment about you being in a G-string, and then that like the joke went into you making calendars and your G-string, and then people started tipping dollars through the chat.
It was just like,
yeah,
I was
like,
oh my god,
that was a fun night.
No, that was not fun. The funny thing is,
cool, man.
I made a calendar and I sold it for $50. One lucky person got it.
Did not.
Oh yeah, I signed it with my butt.
6'10". I want to meet these people. I want to meet people who are 6'8". I just want to give you guys hugs and like compare how high your hips are to like my shoulders. Like tall people don't get enough hugs. Probably because you
take off the hat, baby. Look, it's my hat's all. My hair's all. Look at this. Look how long it is. My hair's getting long.
People don't realize how long your hair is in order to slick it back like he does.
I got out of the shower. I threw a hat on.
Really long, yeah.
Because it's pajama time. Threw a hat on.
Pajamas.
Look at this. What is this thing here? Look at this.
I cut it short sometimes. Like when we first came down into like Savannah and Florida, I did cut it a bit shorter just because it was so hot down here. I'd shave the undercut. But I kind of like it. Like I stopped cutting his hair to like right at the back of the head, really, so he can have that like nice streamlined point to the back. Are you like really a wrestler? Are you really, really a wrestler? Because I still want hugs. I want all the hugs.
I am like so full on these damn things. Look at them. No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I eat popcorn.
These are mine. Get your own. God dang it.
The Undertaker was amazing. I grew up on him.
They smell so good. No, but I just breathed on them. Yep. You watch it, you weirdo.
That's right. Hey!
Look at that. You made mine.
You can have this one too.
Who better than a G-string? You or Michael?
You.
like David Hasselhoff, I'm really popular in Germany.
Hey, look at that guy. I hit a shotgun. Well, all right then. I'll accept that.
She had a blast.
I certainly do not recall that. Well, this just turned weird. My aunts, friends, cousins, sisters, best friends, brother-in-law.
1 hour, 5 minutes, and 10 seconds. Mr. Geek Me Out says, "Good night, Mother Swan."
Good night, baby swan.
M. Words to live by. You do not want an ex, you want to keep her. Jim, I touched a little bit on this earlier. My thoughts on gore horror, like Hostel, Saw, etc. I've never seen the movie, etc. They're fun to watch, but they're not my favorite to watch. I like more atmospherical or psychological horror. Religious horror is I'm a huge fan of that. It's well, Jessica Savannah Johnson says, "Is it swan or goose that we call assholes?"
Well, there's no goose emoji, so I use swans, and that's where the swan joke has started. We aim to please Michelle.
What do we do?
Made her pee her pants.
Oh, you're welcome. You're so welcome. Every day before we start these things, we give each other pep talks. We're like, all right, somebody's gonna pee their pants. And thank you.
That actually has been a topic of discussion.
Yeah, thank you for making that a reality. You're awesome.
I did, Trinity. I don't do pancakes really, but that sounds neat. Cause the whole like chicken and waffles, but with chicken and pancakes.
The best food combination on a late night: ice cream and pickles.
He lies so much.
What? No, it's good. Chop them up, put them in the ice cream, vanilla ice cream. Did you know, and I say this a lot, Gilroy, California, you can get garlic ice cream there. It's delicious.
Mrs. Tinklebottom.
Oh, wait, I'm not pregnant. No. The Monster Squad is phenomenal, Greg.
Yeah, it's an old classic.
Michael, favorite cereal? Ooh. Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh, yeah, this one was really washed out. I find that the more I watch these, the more I start like looking extra close to the masks and stuff and how they look different from each other. That one is like freshly painted white.
Oh yeah, Diane. We haven't gotten any commercials over here on our end. I don't know why that is. 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 40 seconds.
Wolfman has nards.
Hey, Diane, this is your first Grim Up All Night, isn't it? Or maybe you've been here, you just never made yourself known. But if you are, welcome.
Oh, looky what he found. Favorite Halloween candy?
Reese's Pieces.
I don't ever remember getting Reese's Pieces though as Halloween candy. I'm trying to think of what candy I've always looked forward to getting.
Snickers
on
bars,
Halloween.
little bite-sized Snickers.
No, I hate Snickers.
I liked Heath bars too.
I think
And
I just
licorice.
I looked forward to seeing things that were different. Like sometimes you get like cute little
You're welcome, Diane.
toys or something, you know, or like stickers and things. Some people would do you know, gum and such. I actually really love flavored Tootsie Rolls. I always love those. Or like really old-fashioned candy. I like chewable kind of stuff, things that resemble Starburst and stuff like that. I really love Starburst and Sour Patch Kids. I like gummies and things like that. I've never been a fan of chocolate bars, like, you know, Snickers bars kind of stuff. The only one that I've ever really liked, I'll take the miniature bites of Milky Ways, but I won't buy like a whole bar ever. But I will buy a Baby Ruth. Or a Payday. I love those.
I hated Nerds.
Oh, I love Nerds. Oh, the little tiny boxes.
I hate those damn things.
Oh, I have been so stoned on Nerds before. Just all that sugar. Oof. Oof. Chico Sticks are okay. They're not like my most favorite thing in the world, but they're nice to have every once in a while. I like old-fashioned candies a lot.
Favorite cookie? Oatmeal raisin.
Mm-hmm.
I love me a good oatmeal raisin cookie. Favorite pie? I got. Ooh, I want to say I have 2 favorite pies. 3 favorite pies. Do you know what my 3 favorite pies are?
No, I hate pie.
I didn't make them for you. No. 3 favorite pies. What?
Baby Ruth?
Apple,
Ruth?
blackberry, and key lime.
Ugh. It just sounds terrible.
Sweet potato pie.
He does love sweet potatoes.
Who, me?
But yeah, I don't know if you like sweet potato pie.
I don't know if I ever had sweet potato pie.
Yeah, those little coffin candies, like they haven't made those in ages. I remember them as a kid, and for some reason they are listed on eBay for ridiculous amounts of money.
What
I
are
really
they?
wish I could have them, but screw that. They're little tiny coffin shapes. They haven't made them in years, and inside is the bone-shaped candy.
Yeah, I remember those.
When people were doing throwbacks one year, we all started talking about that kind of candy, and they just haven't made it in a really, really long time. And people who I guess still had these things started listing them on eBay at $70 for a tiny little coffin with candy in it. And I was like, you know what? You're ugly people.
Do you also remember that there was these little rectangular boxes that had like a monster on it?
Yeah.
Inside the little wafers?
Yeah, they remind me of the sticks you get for dipping sticks.
Like almost like Necco wafers, but yeah.
Yeah, it was like dipping sticks. It's kind of soft, but not soft. It would snap, but it dissolved really quickly in your mouth. I love those. You need my advice?
Uh-oh. Lemon meringue pie.
Yeah, I don't think they've made that for the coffins with the candy in it for a very long time. I would love to get my hands on those again, but no way. No way. It was just like a big nostalgia and how much we all loved it, and then people were like, let me charge $70 for a little piece of candy.
Hey, do you remember the board game where there was a haunted house you set up? Trinity asks. Was it 13 Dead End Drive?
I don't know. I didn't play that one.
I
didn't have any kind of darker. Yeah, Mr. Bones candy coffins. That's what it was. Yeah.
It was round. I don't remember it.
Oh, I definitely don't know it then.
We have a pretty awesome game based off of the Goosebumps, like the original Goosebumps series. We
Really
found that at a
cool.
thrift store. Some point we'll show it to you guys.
Dun, 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 forehead. Maybe you have
Boogers.
whiplash too.
Maybe I got eyelashes.
Eyelashes.
What's your opinions on? But you said, what's your options? What's your opinions on the Goosebumps movies?
Say what? They
Right.
have what?
Are you talking about the new Goosebumps movies, the first one and the second one, or are you also talking or only talking about the Goosebumps movies that they did back in the 90s and 2000s? I love them all. I love them all. I collect the Goosebumps books. Sadly, I haven't read them. I collect them, but I haven't read them, to be honest. And I know it's bad. I don't really have the time to read them. And I do also want to point out, I get a lot of people asking if they can send me their books, if they can send me their books, something they wrote. And 9 out of 10 times when they tell me about their book, it sounds amazing. It really does. And I wish I had the time to read it, but I don't. With editing and traveling and driving and constantly being on the move, anytime that I sit down to even watch a movie, I pass out.
So I don't know if this is the original Mr. Bones candy because I don't remember the coffins looking like this. They were not clear.
No.
They had an attached lid with a hinge on it. But it definitely looks a bit like the candy you used to get in it, though, which is still kind of cool. But it was an old school coffin. It had a really bubbly top. You know, they're like this, but it was like really fat and thick. They had a hinged top. Oh, man. I'm going to look it up. I'll look it up. Or send me a link or something because, you know.
Oh, first ad is coming up. We got an ad.
Hey.
Oh my God, we got an ad. I'm skipping it.
Ow, my neck.
Our tramp stamp is 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 30 seconds. Doo-doo-doo. That looks like the coffin.
Yeah, they said that they were still making them. So now I'm curious. Yeah, that's what it looked like. So it actually used to say Mr. Bones on the top. Oh, that's so cool. Someone made it into a pin. Look at that.
Do you want to hear a funny story?
What?
So years ago in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, there was a goth club called Club Laga. I don't know if there's anybody from Pittsburgh who are in this
Gosh darn it.
watch party tonight. But Club Laga had this thing called Ceremony, and it was like Wednesday nights, and then there were Saturday nights. And myself, my sister, and friends, we would often go to the clubs. I would often perform there in a sideshow. But we saw some pretty amazing stuff.
Sorry.
But you ready for this?
Not listening.
One day, one Halloween, there was somebody that was passing out those little candies and those little rectangular boxed candies that had like the monsters on it, like Frankenstein, and inside were the little wafers, and they were laced with acid. Nobody knew.
Jesus Christ.
I sat there on the dance floor in the
the
craziest world I could ever imagine.
I see where it's called the interlocking skeleton bones. It's not called the same thing, and it's not the one that we're talking about, but that's still cool though. But if you find where they're actually still making those, link me in it somewhere because I would love to check it out because I'm not finding it in my search.
Excuse me. Somebody said I can go for Runt's candy. And I'm
I like
like,
Runs too. Gobstopper is a lot, yeah.
I cringe because it's hard candy. I can't do it. I can't eat hard candy. Yes, Savannah Johnson. It was not fun. It wasn't necessarily me intentionally. It was somebody just had a batch of laced candy that they gave pretty much everybody.
That's terrible.
I didn't realize it at the time, but sitting in the center of a dance floor of a goth club, and if you've ever seen people in the goth community dance,
It's already weird.
It's already weird, but when you're tripping, it's you'll never forget it.
Ooh, ouchies, ouchies. I don't really buy pumpkins that are already like pre-cut into characters. I think they're cute, but it's not really what I'm into. I'm into the good old-fashioned jack-o'-lantern. Too much for here for now? Sorry, honey, I missed what you were trying to tell me earlier. Oh, breath mint laced with acid.
I want a Funko Pop that's me. I want to be turned into a Funko Pop.
You can do that though, right?
I don't know.
Well,
I want to be a Funko Pop.
I know that we talked about how you could customize
shampoo.
That's a second one.
You don't want to go bald.
how you could customize them at the Funko store we've gone to,
But not really.
not like we would want to, no. But you could pick like accessories and like hair color, but like they're kind of basic. I don't think I've ever been slipped drugs. Well, one time. I got roofied at a club. Nothing bad happened, actually. Very, very lucky.
Oh, trust me, Richard. If and Trinity, if somehow we could get, Funko Pops of us, you guys would know immediately.
It would be really cool to have Funko Pops made of us. What would yours look like?
Mine would be like, I don't know what mine would
I would
look
have to
like.
have glow in the dark hair. I'd have to have UV reactive or glow in the dark hair. It would have to be, yeah. With a pumpkin bag. Maybe a jack-o'-lantern. Ooh, so many options. I might have to look into that one of these days.
Do you guys remember what I said? My very first Funko Pop. Well, it wasn't my first Funko Pop. My very first Funko Pop was Jack Burton from
Aaron, if you take pictures,
Big
tag
Trouble in
us
Little
somewhere
China
on social media so that we can see that. I want to see that.
What's that?
He said he just carved 60 pumpkins for my front yard. Took forever, about 45 foam ones from the Dollar Tree and another 15 of those big ones from Michael's. I would love to see that. You got to tag us so we can see it. I've been to the castle in Ybor, but Michael hasn't.
I really don't want to go.
It's beautiful, but I don't even know if I would go at this age.
I really have no interest in being a part of
I don't
the
think
club
it's open.
scenes.
It's just some place to go and enjoy for like a night, for like atmosphere or whatever. But I don't have no idea if they're even open. But I doubt we'll go visit it before we leave here.
Greg, no, we don't watch Ghost Adventures. Mainly because we don't have cable. I don't sit down and watch it. Occasionally, if it's on, I will watch it.
I used to do that when there's nothing else on TV late at night, but it kind of got repetitive.
I watch Ghost Adventures and the Ghost Hunt shows for the places that they go to, not so much the investigations. I just like where they're going.
That's cool, Ziggy. If we ever got Funkos of us made, we would definitely it would be cool to have one of ourselves just to have. But if we ever make Grim Life Collective Funko Pops, we'll totally let you guys know. That just sounds so fun.
Morty still hasn't had a commercial. We had two almost back to back.
Tales from the Crypt was so classic. I love Tales from the Crypt. Funny enough, my entire life, you know how most people have always had a theme song stuck in their head kind of thing? Mine has always been Tales from the Crypt, the opening scene. I'll just be, all my life, I'll just be doing some basic chore or walk around the supermarket or something and I'll start humming the scene, the theme to Tales from the Crypt.
Do you guys want to hear something amazing?
Fleer Mr. Bones Candy Facebook. Okay, I'll look that up.
Hi, I'm Dr. Amy Killen.
Oh, it's a third one.
And I've been
No, just all of a sudden.
So after the movie, I'm gonna play you guys something on the old telly, and I think you guys will appreciate it. Let me pull it up here. Oh, let's see.
Yeah, that is definitely So it's not that they're still in production. The thing on Facebook is actually a community group. It's not a company. It's just where people are posting their own like items that they have. It's not that they're still being made. They're just talking about the rarity of ones that you can find.
I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, we'll definitely be seeing the Winchester Manor in California. Absolutely. I'm actually really looking forward to it. He's seen it before. I haven't. Are you smelling me?
Yes.
Well, don't.
So that was it. Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Hopefully, some of you guys are probably still watching it.
Yeah, we'll give it a couple minutes.
Give it a couple minutes and we'll just chit chat about it. Let's see. Okay, there's the email listing. I am all over the place. It's weird. After a long day, we do these things, and I started off looking into the night going, man, I'm pretty tired. I'm hoping that I don't bore the crap out of these people, and then I get so hyper.
£2 is really cheap, Jordan. Oh,
right.
20. Yeah, no.
There's like 166 people in this watching this watch party tonight.
Hi, everybody.
I know a lot of you has seen Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers.
Me?
Call of
That's what
hands.
I smell like?
Who here was this? Who here was this? God dang, I can't speak.
Who's a virgin?
No.
Oh.
Who's the first time ever seeing this movie, Halloween 4?
Someone said, there's a couple people who said they've never seen it before.
Halloween is one of those storylines in the movies where they constantly restarted, rebooted, erased histories, started again, erased it. It's all over the place. And for that reason, because some of the entries into the canon
a handful of people who saw it for the first time tonight.
I still love them because it's just a different way of telling the story.
I like the first one. I like the second one. The third one is not my favorite, but I love like the stuff that comes out of it, like the nostalgic that comes off of
Silver
Halloween
Shamrock.
3. The Silver Shamrock is my favorite part of the whole movie. I love that. I love the way the masks look and things like that. I am not a big fan of Halloween 4. I'm sorry. I'm not a big fan of, well, you know what?
This one here?
Yeah. So there's Halloween 4 and Halloween 5, and that's the one with Danielle Harris in both of them, right?
Yes.
And I expected them to be like, I don't think I'd seen them really until the last couple of years because I know that they're loves of yours. And I expected to be wowed. I was not wowed. And I think after this one, what's the next one?
Halloween 5.
H2O. Oh, there's a 5? No, wait, not 5, but after 5. After her. So is the next one H2O? Or is there one before that?
H2O.
H2O is the next one. I didn't think that was that terrible. I mean, if you consider most of the movies that were being made around that time era, I mean, it's pretty decent for what they were making, and what they were making around then was not great. But, you know, it brought back Jamie Lee Harris. It was her son who was in college for that timeline.
Josh Hartnett.
Yeah.
I always knew he was an a-hole. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I always knew that Josh Hartnett was
Oh, what?
I don't know.
He's a good actor.
What? Mr. Squinty Eyes?
Okay, he was amazing and dreadful.
Every time, every time I think of Josh Hartnett, I think of Zeke from The Faculty. Was it The Faculty? Yeah, The Faculty, where he's like, "You guys want my pen full of pixie stick drugs?" That's the Josh Hartnett I think of. But yeah, he was.
You mean like 30 years ago?
Pretty much. But yeah, he was the same guy in Penny Dreadful. Instead, he was like, let me hit you with my lasso whip. He is interesting. There you go. Did you know that The Faculty, do you know who directed The Faculty was? Robert Rodriguez, who directed
Yeah, he is in
From
30
Dusk
Days
Till
a Night,
Dawn.
and I love that movie. 30 Days a Night is
and he
a
squinted
really
in that
great
movie too.
I have none of these shenanigans.
Oh, you have all the shenanigans. Here, have some red vines.
Go away.
You go away.
Yeah, Vanderbeek did not do it for me. I would like to have some of the Halloween 3 masks, especially the pumpkin. Yeah,
Right?
I like those.
Eerie silence. What?
You mean judgmental silence?
Says who?
Then that would be accurate.
What?
Like that? That's what that is, yeah. The Exorcist with the nun freaks me out. There was a nun in The Exorcist?
Wait, no, somebody said The Exorcist with the nun?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Not the first one.
I don't remember a nun in the second one.
Oh, The Exorcist and the nun freaks me out.
I don't know that. What is that?
No, the nun from The Conjuring. Yeah, the nun lady.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I'm thinking The Exorcist the movie, because The Exorcist, that's a movie. So I got really lost.
Judgmental silence. It's okay. It's okay.
Now you guys know what's happening when I stare at him like that. I'm totally judging. I am so hard judging. Yeah.
It's okay. I'm not saying he's a bad actor. I'm just saying that
he squints?
He squints all the time.
He doesn't squint all the time. Maybe he just has small eyes, and that's just rude.
He's got bushy eyebrows.
He does have bushy eyebrows. So do you.
Point accepted.
And you wear glasses, so does that make you a squinty, bushy bastard?
I got Grandpa Munster eyebrows. My eyebrows do this, and I pluck them. I don't know.
Yes, it is the evil eye. I'm not gonna lie, it is the evil eye.
I calls that like I sees it, and sometimes you don't like what I sees. That's okay.
You wear glasses. You don't see too good.
The hell?
You just got your glasses upped.
The heckins?
Your vision is actually failing you now.
What? No, look at this.
I have perfect vision.
Perfect vision, you say?
Yep.
Perfect vision, you say?
I do not require assistance in my vision.
There's quite a few times where you say, how could you read that all the way over there?
That doesn't count because you have glasses that help you read.
That have perfect vision.
Nobody could have read that far.
But I can, because I'm magnificent.
Because you're looking at it through magnified lenses. Of course you can.
Amy said, you're right. My glasses did fog up when I needed them most. And then I announced to the world that I screamed like a little girl. And you guys laughed at me.
That's fine. It's not even, see, here's my thing. And I actually got into a couple of discussions, and I will say they were heated discussions when people comment on the videos we've done where we go into haunts and take you guys with us. Jump scares are purposeful. That is the whole point of going to a haunted house. I don't see the point in being like over masculine and forcing yourself into this mindset where you're not going to have as great of a time or enjoy the house as much because, you know, you don't want to seem too girly or to scream like a girl. Because, like, there's been some really nasty comments in those videos because, you know, Michael was caught off guard and had a couple screams. And it's like, and they're putting him down for it. And I'm going, so instead of it being, oh, the house did an amazing job at being able to scare a fully grown adult 6-foot guy into like screaming because, you know, they had it worked out so well or had like really great quality. It was, oh, you scream like a little bitch, or you scream like a little girl, or why don't you go put your dress on? And it's like, really?
And you know what?
Really? Does it not just talk about how good the house is? Not, oh, he's a little bitch? Like, come on, that's just so rude.
And to be fair, you guys have to like realize this, that whenever you see
yes, they are, Ziggy.
when you see somebody doing that kind of style, where they're filming
They can honk off.
what? Oh no, okay. So like whenever we're walking through a haunt, right? So whenever you walk through a haunt in a haunted house, you can see everything. Your eyes adjust to the lights, right? You can see things. You can appreciate stuff. Whenever we walk through a haunt and we're filming, you have to realize that there's a bright freaking light right there, constantly blinding you. So you're walking through the dark in pitch black, constantly running into things because you can't see. And all of a sudden somebody's like faces, a foot away from you or something, screaming at you or hitting something. It'll catch you off guard. Not saying that was, the place wasn't scary or anything like that, but I enjoy being scared.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
And there's a big difference between like legitimately being afraid or being scared and like putting yourself in a mindset to be relaxed and enjoying, knowing that things are going to jump out at you around the corner and you're like so there for it, but like allowing yourself to like be a little spooked because it's fun. Like half the time when people are saying that he was screaming like a little girl, he actually wasn't screaming at all. That was me in the background and he was laughing.
Oh, I laugh when I get scared.
Yeah.
I have Shelly. Oh, spooky. Thank you, Shelly. I love being scared, and I laugh. I have a blast with it.
That's the whole point of going to these things.
And Jessica and I talk about this.
Just toxic masculinity.
We talked about it the other day. We were supposed to go to another haunt, but we couldn't do it because of the car accident, which we're fine, obviously, if you're just catching up on this.
Little boo-boos, but we're okay.
Excuse me. Ha, ha, ha. When we were growing up, 80s, 90s, the community parks, they would have those picnic pavilions where it was just like a roof and the picnic table. I remember going to haunts in the picnic in the parks, like Settlers Cabin Park just outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where what they did was they built walls in this pavilion and they did the haunt in there, and then people would come from all over to the community parks to see the haunts.
Right.
It was like $5, $10 to get inside.
Good night, Logan.
And then something changed. Now people are having these massive haunts where in order to walk through once, you had to stand in line for 2 hours. You paid $35. Yeah, $30 a person just to be scared for like 7 minutes, and then that was it. And then they got even smarter and they charged you $50 and they gave you 2 houses. And it got so expensive that there was a point in our life where we didn't really get to do any of the haunts. And if you did, you had to pick one out of maybe 7 in your city if you lived in a big city.
And also, we have both worked at haunted houses. I worked at several of them in St. Louis, and then you worked at some really big ones on the East Coast. So, like, we've even been scared ourselves.
Not even talking about that. What I'm saying is, let me get back to what I'm saying. Is because of YouTube, because of what we do and the type of things that we do, we've been invited to go to these places that before Grim Life we might not have been able to afford to go and check them out. We go and experience them as media. They invite us out, so we can create these videos for you. So if you're in the area, you would go check them out. Or if you're not in the area, you would go check out one in your local neighborhood. And I absolutely love that. Having that kind of opportunity where our world is opened up because of you guys, and in a way we can pass that on to you, if that makes sense.
We can't do a tramp stamp. The movie's over.
Yeah, I'm sorry you missed it.
It's okay if you're still watching it, though. Just watch it as your leisure.
I ramble a lot.
You don't ramble.
I ramble.
No, it's an amazing thing. You know, we're getting asked out to go to these places, and we're sharing that experience with you. And we look, I know sometimes we just have to rant, and we don't want to like call anybody out or anything like that. But we know that every time we post a video, there's always going to be thumbs downs. There's always going to be at least a couple of negative comments and things like that. And we know that they don't come from our family. We know they don't come from our Grim Life family. But sometimes we just have to like laugh at the irony. Like my favorite comment to date was we put up a Halloween video. The title said Halloween hunting or something like that. It was very obvious. We had pumpkins in the picture, right? Halloween. And someone was like, what is this shit? I hate Halloween. We're like,
why are you even watching?
Why are you here? It's sometimes funny, but sometimes when you get like things that are said that are really rude, we vent to you guys a little bit. This is in no way of us asking you to seek them out, to start fights, to start any engagements or anything like that, because we don't support that kind of behavior. We just, sometimes we gotta rant to you guys about the stupidity that we deal with on occasion, but it's just us taking it in the stride and us taking it with a piece of humor and sharing that with you, Yes, it's called trolls, and sometimes trolls are just mean.
So with that being said, I do want to close this with not necessarily a thought. I mean, we got a lot of stuff coming up. Most of you already know, we posted a video and we were talking about it. We are moving to California January 2nd. We have so many things planned. I was talking with our friend Diane, who lives out in California, earlier today about, she was giving me different ideas of, you got to go check this place out. You got to go check this place out. I told her, I was like, my head kind of spins because there's so much to see that you don't even know where to begin. That we want to see, that we want to share, that we want to experience and film. And we try really hard to, all of our videos are unscripted. Every single one of them. We get an idea and we're like, hey, let's run with that. Let's try to do this. But for the most part, when we say we're going somewhere and we're going to go film it, we just wing it. And sometimes they're comical, sometimes they're amazing, sometimes they're just kind of like, but that's the joy of it. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to get in life, and you never know what you're going to get from us. But it's a fun ride. And when we got to California, there's so much.
We will do meet and greets out in California. Yes. We had planned to do a lot of meet and greets out here in Orlando before everything hit this past year. It's crazy that it actually has been a whole year. I know when was it? It wasn't last Halloween. Was it the year before we did a meetup, or was it last Halloween?
We did a meetup September 12th of last year. It was our very first meetup.
Year. Yeah.
And it was at Halloween Horror Nights. We figured that would have been a perfect place to do that. Our good friend John Massari, who wrote the music for Killer Clowns from Outer Space, on October 25th, he's doing a meetup in Las Vegas at a place called Hellbound Horror Collectibles. And so if you're in that area, go check him out. He's awesome. The store looks really cool. And I've been talking with John too about
Uncle John
setting up
DA
meet and greets in that area out in California that we can just kind of like all meet out and just like have fun. So got a lot of things planned. And thank you, Diane, for saying that we're doing great. It means the world to us, and you're awesome. So thank you.
Yeah.
With that being said,
I was going to say something.
Do you have one last thought?
I forgot.
You forgot?
I forgot what it is. Oh yeah, we were gonna do meet and greets.
Thank you, Jim.
This year, after we did last year's, we were surprised at how many people showed up, and I mean, it wasn't like a huge number, but it was a nice small gathering. And then we kept getting messages later on in the night how people saw the gathering, but they were really shy and nervous to come over, and how they wish they had, and they look forward to the next one. So we got really excited, looking forward to the next Halloween Horror Nights, to be able to meet up with everybody. We talking with people a lot, and we wish that we could do one before we leave, but I don't think that's going to be a possibility. So in California, after we move, it might not be a possibility for a while yet either.
Excuse me.
But one of these days, yeah, just like we're doing tonight, we'll totally, when applicable, we'll let you guys know what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. We love you so very much.
Oh, I'm
so much.
Trying really hard to get into Monsterpalooza in Pasadena. I emailed them because in the past years, they've allowed YouTube content creators to be guests. Mm-hmm. And I'm like,
we do have Instagram.
Monsterpalooza. We're horror people. We love spooky shit. And we'd love to be a part of it. I've always wanted to go to Monsterpalooza. So hopefully Monsterpalooza 2021 will be there as either guests or media. Yeah. So if that's the case, we'll let you guys know. And if you're in the area, come to Monsterpalooza.
We are on every social platform: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch,
even TikTok, which I don't do crap on.
We've just started that one too. Any social platform you can think of, we are on it. It's under Grim Life Collective. If you're looking for my personal one, because I do post a lot more of like personal things and stuff, and like my stories and stuff. I'm Witchy Dame under everything, and I'm always tagged in our original post, of course. If you're ever wondering who's always tagged in stuff, it's me. I was gonna say something about Patreon. I forgot. I know that you just ordered the next
and Midsummer Scream, yes.
And I don't even know what the picture is. I just realized I don't know what it is.
It's you.
Is it me?
Postcards. This month's postcards are going out this week. They should be here tomorrow, actually. And the other one, as soon as they come in, as soon as the postcards come in is whenever I announce the next one.
Yeah.
So look for both of those. If you wanted to know information about Patreon, our Patreon, where we send you monthly postcards written from us with weird, stupid sayings on it.
Yeah, we haven't hooked up
the
Twitch to play this. We still need a piece of equipment to get the Twitch going.
Yeah.
We had everything almost set up. It worked for us once, and then so we needed to pick up another piece of equipment. We would have trouble finding it.
We'll get it. We'll get it.
Yeah, we will.
Right.
I think that's like that. I always feel like I'm forgetting to tell you guys something, and I just always feel that way. So I'm always like, what do I need to say before we go? And I'm like,
With that being said, guys, we love you all.
I love you so much.
Thank you for being a part of our show, of our lives, and it's hopefully just going to continue growing and continue being you. Hopefully, you guys have a good week. Got a video coming out tomorrow at 7 p.m. Watch it.
I think it was the chat link.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.